as you can probably see, I've done quite a bit of work in this Nether hub. Found a pattern that I think I really love. The roof is not going to permanently stay like that. I just have absolutely no idea what to do with roofs or ceilings. I just needed to block it off because I'm not too sure if you can hear, but there's always ghasts above this, and it was kind of getting a bit annoying with them constantly shooting their stupid fireballs down here. But yeah, so I think this looks pretty good. We've got the warp slabs down here, nether brick stairs, and then this kind of black stone brick. And I think the combination of that looks pretty good, especially with these blocks here and the lanterns. I do quite like this quite a bit. In terms of the centerpiece, which I'm going to see if I can do something with today, I do think I want to continue to use this block. There is a biome down here where I got these from, so I'll see if I can use some of that to build something here that's like kind of like a tree or something, and see what that looks like. I'm not entirely sure if if lava, close enough, will affect it, but we'll see. We'll see if it lights this on fire, but we'll see. Done a lot more work as well on these ice highways. Every single ice highway that we have is now, well, almost complete. All of the ice is in each one of these tunnels. It didn't actually take that much. Well, I mean, it took a lot, but I still have a decent chunk left over, which obviously I'll just store just in case I end up using any of these other 3 tunnels here, or branching off at some point on one of these pre-existing ones. With this tunnel that goes to the original spawn of this kind of new world and the end, I use this glass kind of method. Kind of really didn't like using it because, one, I don't like the way this looks, the way that it's all kind of attached to each of the blocks, and 2, it just felt like a bit of a nightmare to get because I had to obviously go and get a lot of sand, which in reality doesn't take too long, but then I had to wait for things to smelt into glass in furnaces, and that's just a waiting game, and it just seemed to add too much time to the process. So what I did instead is I went with this method where I'm just using oak slabs across every single block, because the reason that I went with this first was because it kind of feels like it's keeping you on the ice, and I thought that if you didn't have these, you would just fall off the ice. However, it doesn't seem to work that way. If I go on here and go right to the side, you'll see I don't fall off, which is obviously good. So the purpose of all these slabs now is just to stop things spawning in these tunnels. And I found out after a little bit of research that I also have to put buttons on the top of these ice blocks to stop things spawning on top of them as well. So I've done that in this one, and this one. I'm going to leave this as it is for now. Just I don't see the point of changing it at the moment. I haven't completed the slabs along this one yet. So I've gone all the way up and all the way down on the one side, all the way up and all the way down on the other side, and I've started to place them in the middle with the buttons, but I haven't kind of completed that yet. So kind of halfway up this tunnel, there's no slabs in the middle. Oh, here, okay, not halfway here. Okay, I didn't do as many as I thought I did. And obviously the buttons aren't there, so there is a potential on this one, because this is the longest tunnel, that things are spawning up there. But I think this is pretty cool. It looks better than kind of I thought it did, and it makes things so much quicker. To go from like one base to the other is obviously a lot quicker now. So let's, for example, let's go to the island base for the time being, and then see how long it takes. And I won't cut whilst I'll do it, but see how long it takes to get from the island base all the way to the original kind of spawn and the original world, which is the furthest point now. Obviously, this tunnel goes to the old world that we moved into this world. So the original Let's Play world is now in this world, and it's at the end of this tunnel, and this is the furthest one away. So I'll go to the beginning of this one and see how long it takes, because it would have taken a very long time to kind of like use a railway system or kind of walk down there. So we'll see how long this takes. Okay, so we're in the island base at the portal. If I just go through here, and then essentially go to the Nether hub, and then all the way to the original world. I haven't made any of these entrances very pretty. Not entirely sure if I'm going to. I don't really see the need to, but I might at some point. But they're just functional at the moment, most of them. I think some of them are just basically wide open, so I do need to do something with them. But let's see how long this takes. Just take a couple of seconds to get up to speed, but I mean, as you can see, that's pretty quick. So this is just going through from the island base to the center of the Nether. Hasn't taken very long at all. I will probably add gates on these so it stops. Don't shoot me. So I kind of don't fly into the middle of this. And then let's go to the original base. Again, there might be things that spawn up here, but this is the longest tunnel, so this is obviously the furthest one away, which would have taken an extreme amount of time to get to. But I am currently flying down here. Yeah, so this one, okay, this is one of the ones that I do need to enclose. But if we go down here and then through this portal, I am at, oh, I need to fix that. I am now at the very first ever base in this Let's Play. So that took probably like what? I hopefully can add a timer on screen, but probably a minute. Minute, maybe less than a minute. So it doesn't take too much time at all, which is insane. So I can get from all of my bases very, very quickly. I just want to check the chests that are in here because I can't remember if it's this base that has the all of the diamonds. Nope, but it has a diamond pickaxe, which I'll take. Okay, I found the all of the diamonds and stuff. They're in the train station base. So I've got 27 diamonds and some tools here. I will take pretty much all of this. It is actually crazy how quick I can get from all these bases now. Again, it does not take me long to get from where I just was, my original kind of base, all the way back here. When I'm at this base, so when I'm at the original one, obviously to get to like the train station or the cottage base, it does take a little bit longer because I'm using I'm using railway tracks. But I don't want to kind of have Nether portals to every single one of those bases over there, just because that whole world was built around this train station. So I kind of want to keep that the way it is. Right, so I'm in the tunnel that leads to the Mesa base, which is just down there. I'm here because I want to go back to the... Why is there so many Endermen here? But yeah, I want to come back to this biome and get some more of these. There's so many Endermen. I guess this is just a biome that spawns them quite often. But yeah, I want to get some of these. Because these are pretty cool. Can I just break this with my hand? Here I can. I'm not entirely sure what I want to build in the center bit, or how I want it to look. I don't know why I didn't bring that dirt with me. But I feel like using these blocks is probably the best thing to do, just because of the colours of them. Right, I'm going to have to start. Well, I can use this, I guess. So I want to try to get some lava without getting killed by a ghast. And luckily there's some lava here. I don't know where that gas has gone. I think it's despawned. And then the bit I didn't think about is how the hell am I getting back up? I guess I'm just going to have to collect some of this and build a tower. I didn't really think about that. I guess I want to check if I do that, is this going to be affected? By lava? Is it going to get set on fire? I'm hoping not. It doesn't look like it, so I guess I don't have to worry too much about that. I mean, I still don't know what I'm actually gonna what style I'm going for here, but I do need to incorporate this kind of colour, and I guess it just makes sense to it makes sense just to have lava. I have the lava going down there. And I guess I can just do this. There's always something. I always seem to make a mess somehow. I've tried a few different blocks here to give it some sort of style, and I don't know if I like any of it. I think the problem is it's just too blocky in the middle. It's just a square, isn't it? No matter what I put in between them, this is just a square. I feel like it needs to almost be... I need to kind of get rid of these, I guess. Yeah, so I need to get rid of these, what are these called? Stems. I don't think they look very good. But then I don't know. I feel like I really need to have, I really do need to have lava going down the middle. I'm not entirely sure why, but I feel like I do. I just don't know what to surround it with. Is this green the right thing to do? Or does it just look too much? It doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't look that great to me. So I'm not entirely sure here. I've just kind of changed it to a very basic kind of pillar. I mean, it fits with the room, but it is somewhat basic. And then in this area here, I've just tried to see what it would kind of look like if I was to do, well, this type of tree in the middle instead. Obviously have it spread out a bit more, and then I'd want to replace the floor, or some of the flooring around here, with the actual dirt type of block, whatever it is that's over there, and then drop some mushrooms and some of this all over it, just so this middle section kind of looks like a mini biome. I kind of think that's what I want to do, just so that there's a difference in colour, and it's not just a pillar of lava. I am about to starve. I kind of feel like that would look better. So that's, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I am going to get a lot more of that material though. Where did I put the axe? There it is. Let's just dump kind of the current stuff in here for now. I had to get my Silk Touch pickaxe for this stuff. Didn't realise every time I tried to mine it, it just turned back into netherrack, which obviously I don't want. So I think I want to remove the entirety of the insides here, or the inside of this floor, and change it to the kind of weird netherrack grass type block. I think it'll be a good way to break up the colours in here, so it's not all just kind of black. and red with a little bit of green. I kind of want the green to be one of the main colours. Just because I feel like every time I build anything in the Nether, it is always just kind of the same block, same kind of dark textures. But now we've got these blocks, kind of makes sense just to... Oh great, I haven't got no more. Kind of makes sense just to have something... Oh, why have I done that? Yeah, it kind of makes sense just to have something a little bit more colourful. Where's my Silk Touch pickaxe gone? Just trying to make it look not so... I don't know what the word is. Static, maybe? Not too sure. But I definitely don't want this to look like a... just a generic square, so I just need to add... little bits all over the place, and I guess I do want to throw in one of these every so often because it does add quite a significant amount of light to the room. So I guess that doesn't look too bad. I am noticing that some of the blocks are changing back here, so I might have to go and very quickly get some more. I don't have any bone on me, do I? I wonder if... No, of course I don't. Not in inventory. I was going to say, I wonder if bone would kind of... if bone would do anything to kind of change this. But I guess it's not going to take me too long, so I'll very quickly run back and get some more of those blocks. Cool, there we go. I want to drop some of these down. I want to see if that can grow there. There. And then I wonder if I can place some of these. Yeah, I kind of feel like this looks a lot better than just a pillar of lava. It's more of like an actual centerpiece almost. It's not the prettiest of things, but yeah, I think it definitely adds a little bit into the room. What I kind of feel like I want to do as well is are these the last three that I've got? Oh no, I've got some more. I want to add these as the light sources in the ground somehow. So how many is this? 1, 2, 3. Maybe like here. But that's not exactly what I wanted. So I think that will work a little bit better. And then... let's see. I have the warped trapdoors. Let's see what it looks like with these ones instead. Why have I just made fences? Crimson fence. I'm not entirely sure why I've just done that. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Okay, I'm going to need more of that. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure which one I want to use. Let's try with this first. That doesn't look too bad. It kind of goes with obviously the theme in here. That also doesn't look too bad. I think for the time being I'm going to stick with these ones. Because I guess I have this big centerpiece and the floor's kind of got the green colour. It just makes sense to have everything match. So I'm gonna stick with the warped version of these trapdoors for this room. Okay, so this is pretty much done, I think. Obviously, the roof is not the prettiest. I think at the moment I'm going to leave it like that because I'm not entirely sure what I would want to do up there. But all of the tunnels are done. All of the ones that actually have a portal at the end are all completely iced up and ready to go. The only thing I need to do in this one is just continue to add the buttons and fill in the in-between bits with slabs. But I think for the most part, this is looking pretty good. I am very happy with it. Just need to do a little bit more around the lighting, I believe. This centerpiece I'm happy with. It looks a lot better than it did with just the kind of pillar of lava. One thing that I want to do that now that I have kind of spare of these is just, oh, can I not create boats with this? It's not wood, is it? What am I doing? I was going to try to create boats, but I will create boats and put them in each of these chests, and I'll also put a chest at the end of each of these tunnels that has a couple of boats in there as well, just in case I run out. So yeah, I'm going to leave this episode here for now. I'm not too sure if this was a short one or a long one. Might have been a short one. I've lost track of time. That's probably enough building for me for a little bit. Anyone who's kind of been here for a while knows that I tend to build a little bit and then spend some time exploring caves, etc. So going forward, I'm probably going to maybe explore a little bit in the Nether or take a break from the Nether and go out and explore some caves, because I haven't really, especially in this save file, haven't really explored any of the new cave. The new cave update. I haven't played with that for a very long time, so might go around and have a look at that. Let me know what you think of this Nether hub. Like I said, I think I really like this. It's going to be very useful. As demonstrated, it's very quick to get from one end of my kind of world to the other end relatively easily. Let me know what you think, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.